Hello and welcome. I'm Thomas Porteous and you're watching NewsX World. Let's take a look at some of the top stories. The American Central Intelligence Agency has indicated that Iran's nuclear program is in fact severely damaged after the United States' recent strikes on Iran. The CIA further emphasizes it would take years to rebuild, quelling some concerns about the American operation. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization agrees to hike defense spending by 5%. US President Donald Trump calls it a monumental win for America. However, Spain opts out of the spending target, citing social spending cuts as reason for its decision. American and Iranian officials are to hold nuclear talks next week. This announcement comes just days after a 12-day war between Israel and Iran that ended with a ceasefire and appears to be holding for now. US President Donald Trump backs Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and says Netanyahu must be exonerated of his ongoing corruption trial. Trump calls the trial a witch hunt in a long Truth Social post. Our top story today. At the NATO Summit in The Hague, member countries agreed to a major boost in defense spending, meeting US President Donald Trump's push for 5% of GDP. Trump called it a monumental win for America and reaffirmed the US commitment to NATO's collective defense under Article 5. The pledge breaks down into 3.5% of GDP for core military spending and 1.5% for broader security, including infrastructure and aid to Ukraine. Spain initially resisted the plan, but signed on after Trump threatened trade action, though Madrid still claims it can meet goals with lower spending. Here's what the Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez had to say.
Si hubiéramos aceptado lo que se había propuesto, España tendría que destinar de aquí al año 2035 más de 300.000 millones de euros. ¿De dónde salen esos recursos? ¿De más impuestos a la ciudadanía? ¿De recortes en el sistema de educación, de sanidad, de pensiones? Cuando yo escucho al jefe de la oposición y a la oposición criticar la postura que ha tenido el gobierno de España, me queda claro que si hoy hubiera otro presidente del gobierno, aquí, hoy España habría firmado el 5% del Producto Interior Bruto en defensa. Y eso sería un absoluto error para España.
The move offers Trump a clear political victory while giving flexibility to Europe's tighter budgets. At the summit, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky played a lower-profile role, but met with Trump and UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Trump said his meeting with Zelensky couldn't have been nicer. Zelensky called it substantive. Starmer said momentum from the summit would push more support for Ukraine. Trump also revealed he's in talks with Russia's Vladimir Putin, hinting at progress on Ukraine. NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte called Ukraine's membership bid irreversible, but Trump kept any such commitment out of the summit's final declaration. Despite initial doubts, Trump embraced the alliance's unity, saying it wouldn't function without the US's leadership, but now it will because they're paying more. We're now joined by our we move on. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky